Is your business stuck? Tired of leaving money on the table? Are you ready to take it to the next level? Join us as we dive deep into the small business secrets successful entrepreneurs are implementing to see massive results. This is the Business Growth Hacks Podcast.
I think just people today in general are short on time. Their attention span is a lot smaller and shorter.
There's also so much content out there.
A ton.
It's not just your website.
And not just one format now, right? Before it was like, when we were kids, we go to Blockbuster and like rent a movie and watch it on Friday night. And like now it's like Hulu, Netflix, TV. There's a number of streaming platforms, right? There's so many places competing for your attention.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't have a plan in place, you're going to be the lost cause.
You might end up getting duped into something that you don't really need and not utilizing your funds into things that are going to boost your business specifically.
Yeah. I feel like every podcast episode we talk about setting goals and making a plan, but it's because it is number one.
It is number one. And even starting this out, I guess that would be the second lesson that I would teach. Make a plan for yourself.
Yeah.
Because, yes, you can get good stuff. Especially when filming a video, you can go in and film an event and get something good. But if you go in with planned shots, you're going to get something amazing.
Yeah. And at the very least, when it's all said and done, you have an abundance of footage to be able to use.
Right. Yeah. You've got a bunch of shots. And not that I don't randomly, hey, what's going on over there? I'm just going to shoot it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I may never use it, but
at least it's better to have it.
Grab it while you're there.
Yeah, we shot a video at a barbecue restaurant, and one of the most favorite clips in our video of that shoot was a clip that you didn't even necessarily mean to capture.
Actually, I set it down on the corner of a table to wipe the lens off because I got flour all over the lens when I was filming something else. And we got like this cool little...
Just this magic moment.
Yeah, it was that
awesome. We wouldn't have gotten, but we had a plan. We knew all the shots we had to get.
Right.
And the areas we were able to kind of be expressive and creative and deviate a little bit, we were really surprised by what else came out of that. So allow yourself the freedoms to be creative.
Yeah.
But have a plan in place. Because the last thing you want to do is go out to that shoot and get one shot and you come home and you're like, well, how am I going to put this together? Well, if you'd had a plan... you would have gotten all the clips that you might have needed, Right. Even like you said, even if you never use them, it's best to have them instead.
I'll grab stuff just in planning, like, I might need a transition here or there. This looks cool. May never use it, may use it for something else.
Well, let's have it. Exactly.
Just plan it. And you're going to be more successful. You're going to be more focused towards your goals if you've got something that is down that's saying this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're just going to stay on target.
You're going to stay on track. Yeah. Absolutely right. I think the next thing is when we talk about websites, you might have heard the lingo before, above the fold. That's like a marketing terminology, especially used with website design. What does it mean, above the fold? So when we talk about above the fold in website design, it's anything that you see when you first hit a website before you have to scroll down the page. Yeah. So above the bottom of your screen, essentially, right? Like what's out of frame. This is probably the most important part of your website. Yeah. Because most website visitors, again, short attention span, they're going to land on that site. And if they don't know in 10, 15 seconds or less what it is that you do, who's it for, et cetera.
Or if they're looking for a specific piece of information, if they can't tell where to go find it.
Yeah. They're going to bounce. We talked about the problem with high bounce rates, right? Is that it affects your overall SEO, it affects your Google Analytics, it affects your traffic, all that stuff. So I think the big thing you need to take advantage of in that hero section or above the fold area is to make a bold statement.
Right.
All right. A statement that as soon as someone gets there, going to know exactly what it is that you do. It's going to grab their attention. It's the first thing that they see when they hit your website.
Exactly.
Besides your logo and the things in the navigation, the first thing they see is that big, huge above the fold header hero section.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the things that a lot of people talk about, and I really like this analogy, is does your website pass the grunt test?
Okay.
And so if a caveman were to go to your website, right?
Grunt test.
If they could just grunt through what it is that you do, would they be able to understand it? Would they be able to get it?
Right. Would it make sense?
And so I want to define what the grunt test is. Like, what is the grunt test? It is three things. It is, what is it that you offer? How will you make my life better? And what do I need to do to buy?
Oh, wow.
All right. So what is your Beefy's team of marketing experts design, manage, and build your website all for one low monthly fee? What is it that you offer? We manage websites and we design it, build it, manage it, right? How will you make my life better? I might have a secondary statement that says, focus on your business, not your website.
Not your website, yeah.
Okay, so now I know, focus on my business. I don't have to worry about managing this website. And lastly, what do I need to buy? There's gonna be a big call to action button right underneath it that says, get started, buy now, or sign up, or schedule a demo, schedule a call.
Right.
So I think that is going to be the big thing.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Business Growth Hacks Podcast. Be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. To get more marketing tips and tricks, follow Beefy Marketing on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Beefy Marketing. And to take your business to the next level, check out our website at www.beefymarketing.com.